real quick share this. Of course, new phone wants to be stupid. Take that out. Let's see here. No. Nope. Check. Okay. Put that keyboard there. Oh, goodness. My hair never wants to behave now. Ugh. So fucking rude. Of course. Ooh, that is pretty. Feel like I have this shade already by this brand. No, I do not. Lucky for me. Wait a minute. No, wait. Are these matte or are they shimmer? Looks like most of these are shimmer. I think these are the matte ones. Yes, these are the matte ones. I got so much on my desk at this point. It's like, it's so hard to narrow down stuff that I feel like I need on my desk. a minute. Are those similar? Oh yeah, they're gloss gold. What the hell? You fucking kidding me? Should put that in my box. This one's here. And put stuff away while I wait. Oh, great. Oh. Ow. Actually, you know what? I need to put those in my eyeshadow drawer. Like, there's no room anywhere. So. Oh my god. I hate it when I accidentally tap this desk and that happens. No one else has that issue, just me. You know what? I'm waiting. Let's play with makeup. You know what? me go ahead and start doing makeup. I also need to see how reusable these little define and line and define eye tape is. Oh, hey Terrence. Just gonna do some music. Not music. Ugh. Just gonna do makeup. Talk about the drama that's been happening, and just whatever, you know. Oh my goodness. So, keep forgetting. That sprayer is horrible. This Lovebird. This is supposed to be like a brand. I think this was a collab with Medusa Makeup. Life's Beach. And it's sea kelp and alum. And it does feel good, but the sprayer's fucking like, bam. Like, shit, calm down, girl. We know you're there. Ooh. My life flashed before my eyes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Let's use this. Let's use this refresh spray to wetten my sponges. Oh. Smells like it. It has peppermint. That's why it's like it's got peppermint in it. Weird smell, but whatever. I use my MAC Pantry pot and Painterly. But there's been not like a whole lot of drama, but at the same time it's not like beauty it's not so much beauty related drama. You know, if that makes any sense. Other than, Jacqueline's lipsticks being exposed for really being part of a Morphe, which everybody like had an idea already, but like, thank you for confirming it, bitch. Put that. That was my eye. But it's just so funny that like there's certain people that are trying to insert themselves into drama, and like it's so stupid. Like right now, I shouldn't even talking about this person here for the was not here for the rewired troll, because that's what he is at this point. Because if he really had done his life coaching thing certification like he claims he had done, he would know that when someone is pushing away, you leave them alone. You give them their space and you leave them alone. But no, he hears quite the opposite apparently. And it's so irritating that he's choosing to pick on like certain people, like people who are addicts And people that have mental health issues, but when they ask you to stop talking about them so they can tell you their actual story about like what's going on in their lives and all that, and then you go and tweet like you need to set a better example of a person in recovery. Like, really? Really, bitch? I mean, he's an addict himself, so like that doesn't give you the right to judge someone's way of recovering and how they're processing and everything. Not anyone's recovery story is the same at all. That what might work for one person that's in recovery might not work for the next person. And that's why, like, some people, like, I've heard quite a few people who've gone through the 12-step program. That 12-step program doesn't really work for them, But then when they change something and not follow, like, do what works for them or what their therapist or their, sponsor says, maybe try doing this. We can't, and we don't know the whole story about Taylor's recovery story right now, other than what she's been putting out there. So we can't just assume, well, there's no way her having a boyfriend while after just fresh out of recovery, it's not going to work out. We don't know because she hasn't talked about how, like, the relationship or what she's doing exactly whenever an issue comes up or how they're supporting each other or anything like that. And it's so annoying. And then she asks him, please stop making videos, and he goes and makes another video, and then like you have Hannah who made her video explaining why what he's doing is so dangerous. And then he goes off about talking about his credentials. We don't need to hear your credentials because we've already seen how you take whatever little morsel of attention you get and blow it up. There are still receipts out there how you contacted every drama channel when you were badgering Trisha Paytas. You contacted the drama channels to bring attention because nobody was really paying attention about that. No one really gave a shit about that until you brought it up to them. And then he went on to that blog post talking about someone's gambling addiction, which she never really just like talked about it with him. She only had like a question that was about the extent of the conversation, but he felt like it was all right for him to disclose that, which, by the way, when you are, whether you're a life coach or a therapist or anything like that, the fact that you're willing to disclose anyone's personal conversations or whatever like that online, that goes out the fucking window if anyone wanted to talk to you thinking like, okay, he's going to keep it private between me and him. Oh, okay. They're going to be like, he's not going to keep anything private between us. Period. Especially if people can figure out who the person is. And certain people were able to figure out who it was he was talking about in that blog post and everything. So it was just the fact that he has not learned from the first time this happened, and he continues to talk about people in a sense where he is not qualified at all, where Hannah is way more qualified than him because she has an actual college degree in psychology. So she can't diagnose someone, but she has more qualifications to talk about certain topics than he does. A 6-month course on life coaching does not make you more certified than others. If anything, someone explained like exactly what you have to do in that state in order to be certified as a life coach. And you need more than just 6 months of classes. You need actual 500 hours of volunteer time within a clinic or somewhere before you can get certified. And I doubt the time that he took off, and it wasn't 6 months, the time he took off to become a life coach, there's no way. That's like, he would have a better chance of getting ordained as a minister to marry someone than he is within the time frame he left YouTube to become a life coach. And then the fact that he's not listening to someone's request to stop talking about that person and is running with whatever morsel he can get with, it's messed up. I understand that there is a whole, like, we can talk about, like, well, okay, this person's done with this. And I totally get the aspect, because those kind of videos are, like, are helpful. But if you are dogging someone, claiming they're not setting a good example for recovery, when we all know, because I know so many addicts, ex-addicts, or recovering addicts, that each recovery is different for each person. One thing might work for someone else, and another thing, it's not going to work for that person, and it's going to make them relapse if they do what that other person does. And all that person needs to do is to focus on herself or themselves. And having a stupid wannabe, and I said wannabe, drama channel, because he claims he's not, but yeah, he keeps inserting himself into the drama. So he's a disgusting channel, not a drama channel. Since he's like, I'm not a drama channel. He's not even a commentary channel. Let's be honest. He's not even a commentary channel at this point. Because the information, a lot of these idiots want to be the Howard Stern of social media. Exactly. It's just like how when Here for the Tea and T-Spell were doing their video series on Jaclyn Hill back in the day, before Jeffree Star reached out to them and asked them to stop because Jaclyn's mental health was in danger, guess what they did? They stopped. Because they were actually concerned about that person's mental health. That is what you're supposed to do. If someone reaches out to you, whether it's personal, whether it's public, and asks you, please do not talk about this. I will tell my own story in my own time. And you choose to ignore it, no one should be enabling you to, like, for views. Period. And again, everyone's recovery, let's say this again, out loud for the people in the back seats, including Rewired Troll Dumbass. Everyone's recovery is different. It is different. One thing might work for someone, but it might not work for the next person. So get off your fucking high horse and stop judging her. You have no right to judge her. The only people that have a right to judge her is herself and whatever higher power, if she believes in a higher power, will judge her. Period. And you telling her she needs to be a better example of recovery? Fuck you. And from the looks of it, I have been following her. Whatever is working for her, that is awesome. If she is able to wake up every day not wanting to use, that's an amazing victory for her. That's an amazing victory for any recovering addict. Period. Exactly. Beating up a person over it just pushes them down way further. And then they feel like shit knowing, oh, well, there are people out here that are assuming that everyone's recovery is the same. And since I failed, I'm a total piece of shit. And that's not the point of recovery. That is not the point of recovery. It's trying to stay healthy. Period. To keep from using. Whether it's diving yourself into a hobby, or hell, in her case, she got into a relationship. As Hannah explained to her in her video, when you're in those rehab facilities, you are stuck. And I don't know this personally. I know, like, I've been in a mental health hospital a few times for my depression and everything. When you are stuck in a group of people at the same time as you end up forming some kind of relationship with them, whether it is on a personal friendship level or a romantic level. And if it helps her to not only just talk to her sponsor, if she has a sponsor, which I believe she does, just me thinking that, I don't know what kind of program she went to, other than she went to a 30-day get sober program, that if this boyfriend is serving as a support buddy for her, you know what? That's awesome. But everyone's recovery is different. And saying that you need to be a better example of recovery is bullshit. It's bullshit. Because look at the celebrities we thought were in recovery but weren't, like Whitney Houston. But she hid it. At least, like, a lot of the people are trying to expose, trying to keep themselves accountable. Just like anyone that puts out a video saying, look, today I fell off the horse. They're not there to ask you to judge them. They're trying to put it out there to make themselves accountable for what they did. And to remind them that, yeah, they're going to have low times like that shit. But the amazing thing is, like, when they put out their lives out there and tell their own story, and they see the amazing people, like, thank you for telling us your story, rather than, oh, you're being a piece of shit by not following the exact recovery you're supposed to be doing. Those comments that they see of, like, you're helping, your story is helping me, is not gonna outshine the shitty comments of, well, you're not setting a good example. If they really need someone to tear them the fuck down, they have themselves to do it, sadly. They don't need other people tearing them down. They need the support of, like, you know what? You're doing good. You woke up today. You didn't use. You kept your mind off of whatever your drug of choice was at the time. Awesome. That's what they need. They don't need someone who's not in their lives personally, that's never met them, to judge them. Period. And if you're not even qualified at all via degrees and actual everything like that, that's not cool. And yeah, you might have been an addict yourself, and you might have been in recovery, but again, everyone's recovery is different. Yeah, bitch. So, now that I got that out of the way, whew, that has been bothering me for a while. And, like, I know at one point I said I wasn't ever gonna, like, try to make another video on that jackass, but and the fact that he made a reply to Hannah, Smoky Glow, and not even know her name. Like, Jesus. And he kept smiling. You know, there's a thing called dupe and delight, and that's what you're doing in that video. It was dupe and delight. You were taking delight at tearing someone down just to prove a fucking point. Just to prove a fucking point. Which you didn't prove anything. You didn't prove anything. Has anyone? I've had some good popsicles. Does that count? But he's proved he's a Canadian. You know what? You're right. I take it back. Correct myself. You prove you're a fucking idiot that has a hard of hearing. Apparently. You taking delight on tearing someone down and then seem like you're so like, I'm so sorry. No, you're not, bitch. Because if you're really sorry, you would have learned the first time you did this to Trisha Paytas and try to threaten the drama channels that were calling you out for DMing them about the drama that was going on between you and Trisha Paytas. But no. You didn't learn shit. You did not learn shit. Period. You know what? The sad part is, you know what? We're going to call him Rewired Onision. That's what it is at this point. He thinks he knows better just because, I don't know what the fuck, whoever is giving the validation, but he's basically Rewired Onision. That's what we're going to call him. Because he just acts just like Onision. So, fuck him. And whatever high horse he's riding on. And you know what I find really disturbing? Is that he has to iterate every fucking time he talks about his girlfriend. My beautiful girlfriend, Tristan. Great. I'm so glad you got a beautiful girlfriend. But why you got to keep bringing that up? I'm done. I keep saying I'm done, but I'm done. Need to get that out of my system. But I do hope if he continues down this path, I hope whoever it is he makes the next video, whatever, that person legally sues him. That's what I'm hoping for, because it's going to take something like that before he stops making those kind of videos at this point, apparently. Allegedly. Whatever. Okay. And I was going to do some makeup. Anyone excited about any makeup launches that's coming out real soon? Because I am. I know. Well, Terrence, nobody asked you, bitch, because we know you're not into makeup. But no, I'm excited. I know there's going to be one launch, like, that's going to be right on my birthday. I did ask. Sorry, my bad. I need to rewire my anger. But I know there's going to be one makeup launch on my birthday, which I'm kind of keeping my eye out on that palette. Hey. Keeping my eye out. It's the makeup palette is supposed to be coming out on my birthday. It's supposed to be the Hip Dot. I think that's how you call it. Oh, my bad. The Hip Dot. What's it called? The Hip Dot Cosmetics or makeup. I don't know, but they're coming out with a SpongeBob palette, and it looks interesting. It looks cute. Not gonna lie. I'm probably going to end up doing like I did with the Norvina palette when it came out on my birthday last year. Wait about a couple weeks to see how well that palette really performs. There is a SpongeBob palette, and it's through Hip Dot Cosmetics, I believe. Thomas Halibert reviewed it. Like, it's cute. It's cute. I'm not a big fan of SpongeBob, but I'm a big fan of that color scheme. I'm a big fan of that color scheme that's going on. So, but I want to wait until after it comes out before I'm like, I need that palette in my life. And I got creasing going on. because I haven't done anything yet. I don't know what to use. Because I got a few things in the mail last few days. SpongeBob Rainbow Pants. You know what? That's awesome. I'm gonna try to use a few things I got through my subscription boxes. One of them is a BoxyCharm. The other one is Hey Rocks. Okay, so one of the subscription boxes I get is BoxyCharm, which is odd that I'm getting it so early in the month, oddly. Because normally, don't they ship out like on the 10th and then you get them like later on? And they've been shipping out like on the 8th or sooner for me. And then, my other subscription box is Medusa's makeup, which I fucking love because it's all their makeup for $16.95 a month. And like the newest, like few of the items I already put in a box to give to someone, which I hope they like. But one of them was like a blue mascara, which I haven't opened, but it's not waterproof, but it looks pretty. It looks very pretty. And a small thing of highlighter, which again, I have that highlighter. Don't need it. But this is the Hot Love eyeshadow that got sent. And then what was the other one? This crazy, this is a lip gloss. It's a silver, dark silver tone lip gloss. So that's going to be really interesting I think I'm going to use it for Halloween. Because I want to do a sexy tin woman or something like that. But definitely I don't have affiliate link with Medusa's makeup, but definitely if you're into really bright colors, indie brands, vegan, cruelty free, this is the way to go with Medusa's makeup. This is all the single eyeshadows that I've gotten so far in my box. Not this box, but I think I've been with them as long as I've been with BoxyCharm, which is almost 2 years now. This is their Pearl Essence loose eyeshadows that stack, which I fucking love. And the glitters, I love their glitters. I know they're not biodegradable, but I wipe really well off with a fucking baby wipe, so they don't go down the drain. Although here, it doesn't go in the drain, it goes, we have a septic tank, so still, it doesn't go into the ocean. Yeah, that is really, really pretty. So, this came in the BoxyCharm this month, and I have to say, the shimmers in this palette are awesome. The shimmers are really awesome, but the two matte shades are crap. How the hell? But then again, Better London, I like their nail polishes and their mascaras better than anything else. And this is just again, the shimmers are great, but fucking mattes are crap. They're crap. Why? But I'm gonna use some Makeup Geek eyeshadows. Oh, before I do that, I'm gonna use these Line and Dubai eye tapes that I got at Walmart for. At least it's not growing hair, right? It's not growing hair. I've already used one, but I had to cut it in half because they're so fucking long, you know. And I wanted to see like how reusable these are. Okay, that's not bad. For a pack of these, it's like it's tape for your eyes basically, so you can get a clean straight line. This has 40 strips and it's $2, and I picked these up at Walmart. So $2 versus, I don't remember how much the eyeshadow shields are, but I mean $2, and they're somewhat reusable. And you cut them in half. I mean that doubles. It really doubles the uses you get out of them. Because I'm a fucking lamp. It's overpriced? Wait, these are just $2. How much could they... Wait, how is Elf overpriced over there, though? I'm really confused. You're gonna have to send me a link of, show me a picture of how much it costs over there versus here. You're in Colombia. Oh, that's right. Still, do you think it'd be... I wouldn't think it... See? Got educated. See, because Alpha is supposed to be like a drugstore brand, and the fact that, well, okay, so yeah, international costs, yeah, yeah, shipping and import fees, yeah, I totally forgot about that. I'm gonna use creme brulee from Makeup Geek, but yeah, I totally forget how much certain things will cost at certain places and everything. Like for instance, the cost of slick makeup is cheaper over there than it is over here. I think. Yeah, I think. But still, it's so crazy to remember that something that's cheap here, it's not going to be as cheap somewhere else. You know, it's crazy. Oh right. Oh yeah. They are we here in Texas. They're not so expensive. But if I was to go to the East Coast, they're gonna be hella expensive. It's so crazy. It really is crazy when you really have to sit down and think, why is it so expensive here but not expensive there? And then you realize, oh well, they have to ship them, and there's all these fees and inspections that have to go through for that said thing. It's so crazy. Oh yeah, I've heard that makeup is crazy overpriced over there, because to get the shipping over there is oh my goodness, that's it's costly to live in fucking Australia when you're a makeup artist, from my understanding. It's, well, you know where else it might be expensive too, but I need to look into, is Hawaii, because they have to import everything that isn't that's really crazy expensive to live on Hawaii. So does anyone want to take guesses if Nick will actually record while he is in Houston and in Vegas? I know he'll take pictures, like that's for sure, and he'll record the regular stuff, but I don't think he's gonna vlog at all. By the way, the color I'm using now. I'll see you later. Take care of that cute little baby. The color I'm using here is Cupcake. I've done this look like so many times now. But I like when you really love a look, like you can't help it. We use some translucent. It's not a shadow. It's a translucent powder from Essence, I believe they're called. And I didn't do my brows, but no one gives a shit. What are you doing? Makeup. Let's see here. Let's see if I'm gonna need. Let's use this one. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I'm gonna use that wide one. I'm gonna use this. Is that Bitten or Cherry Cola? I'm gonna use Cherry Cola. That's a discontinued shadow. I'm so upset about that. Cherry Cola is like my favorite color from Makeup Geek, but I understand why they had to discontinue it because it's too similar to Bitten. Oh, it's so pretty. Why you gonna discontinue it? It's a little betrayed. A lot of the colors they discontinued so pretty, but because they're too similar in tone. Oh my goodness. Oh, before I go any further into my makeup look, I want to show off. Well, not show off. I wanted to show my new phone. It's coming off a bit orange. Tall grass. It's coming off a bit orange on the screen, but it's supposed to be flamingo pink. It's the Samsung Galaxy S10e because I don't like the edge and like it's so pretty because I got the glitter case. And of course, I'm gonna do some makeup pop sockets upside down. Like it's so relaxing to sit there and watch the glitter fall. But this is what happens when like I have ADD and it kicks in. So let's see. Let me look real quick what's going on. Later. Clean that makeup brush. We're going to see how well this applies. And let's see. Hot Love. Oh. Oh. I like that. Okay. They know what they're doing. I like that. It's like subtle. Not into like a glittery eye. Let's see if spraying it will make a difference. ASMR spraying action. Oh. Oh, hey there. That makes it really pretty. Oh my god. Ooh. I don't know why I'm not showing up in your subscription feed. Did you hit the bell? Did you hit the like button, D? Did you hit one of those? I bet you didn't. You bitch. Photos are it's all fake news. It's really pretty. Like layering it too. Like I don't even mind having to layer it. It's so fucking pretty. Like D, what do you think? I know like pinks aren't your color, but you'll text me the screenshot. Girl, I believe you. Let's see here. It's really pretty. And this is going on dry on this eye, and this is the wet. For a very girly, yeah. I'm into girly colors. I'm like almost, well, you know what? I'm into any color, basically. I really am into any color. There's only been very, 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 very few colors I've not been into. But until actually, like, I put it on me, I'm like, oh, okay. I see what you did there. That's so pretty. All right, now I'm gonna wet it. Oh my goodness! Look at that. I'm shining to the gods. What the hell? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. You know how YouTube likes to screw people over, demonetize them for over nothing, and then once they hit so many views, oh, you get monetization, but it's, you know, same shit, new day, type crap, you know. It's so pretty. Fucking love it. Like I love that one, and I love this, and it's like this is like pink, where this is like gold pink. So yeah, really like it. It's really pretty visual. So G, what is your opinion about the Rewired troll? It's all pink. Well, yeah, what's your opinion about the Rewired dumbass or troll? Or now that I'm calling him Rewired Onision because he's acting like that jackass. Yeah, right? Like, I might. You know what? Let's go a little crazy. Yeah, he's trash. Yeah. Let's just do it. Let's go a little crazy. I'm gonna get me a little brush. It's just. I know I ranted earlier. You'll probably see it later. Oh. Ooh. It's just complete trash now. Ooh. I had, okay. Y'all gonna, you're probably gonna get mad at me, but I had a little giggle when she cussed in that video. I had a little giggle because, like, she really doesn't try to cuss on her channel. But when she cussed, you knew he upset her. You knew he upset her. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. But Hannah, like, put the facts out there. And she, honestly, if I had to, her versus We're Wired Trash, when it comes to actual psychological advice, I would prefer going to Hannah over him any day. That's so fucking pretty. And the fact that she really tried to put it nice, and I don't trust his credentials at all, period. I don't trust any of his credentials because there's no way for any of us to really verify his credentials at this point. We can verify his mother's, which, LLC already did. But we all saw how that went when, but she was being nice. She explained why she felt like what he was doing is a danger. And yeah, he felt the need to try to, like, clap back and all that. And it was just like, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about it after I talked about it earlier, but again, he has learned nothing. He learned nothing from when that Trisha Paytas shit went down. He learned nothing. He learned nothing. Had some words saying he was broke. You know what? If I had the time, I probably could sit down and write a fantasy novel way better and probably way more informative than any of his shits. Because after that tweet he made to Taylor, any credential he did have, if he had any, went out the fucking window. Went out the fucking window. Because no professional, whether they are certified or not, goes around saying you need to set a better example of recovery for others. Because I will say this again, like I said earlier, not everyone's recovery is the same. Period. Oh yeah, there we go. So everybody needs to, like, if they do mention him in a video, learn to be a better human for your audience, you jackass. Period. Because you didn't learn anything from your life coaching that you claim you took during the time that you took a break from the last time you badgered someone to a mental health breakdown. You didn't learn shit. You didn't learn shit at all. You didn't learn shit. He didn't, because he wouldn't be repeating the exact behavior again, trying to prove that what he's saying is correct, when in fact, we all know what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for another person. Just like we know with makeup, what might work on someone is not going to work on someone else. What works, hey Dre, it's just like makeup when it comes to someone's recovery or anything at that matter. No one is alike. No one is alike, period. When it comes to recovery or whatever. And apparently he's not getting that through his fucking head. And it pisses me off because I've been around recovering addicts. I am friends with quite a few recovering addicts. And what works for one person, another person does something else differently. Just like I know somebody that's in the 12 steps. And this other person I know isn't in the 12 steps because they've done 12 steps before and it doesn't work for them. It doesn't work for them. But they found something that works for them. And the fact that he is badgering this poor woman, I'm not going to call her a girl because it's, she's not a girl. this poor woman who is not fresh out of rehab anymore, but still is dealing with her addiction day by day, is having someone that is supposedly supposed to be a sober life coach telling her what you're doing is not right. When she has her own sober coach, her own doctors, and her boyfriend, I don't know if that's what he is, because I haven't watched any of her videos. I just recently started watching her on Twitter and all that. But you can't say what she's doing. You just, no. Sorry. It might put someone else into failing, but honestly, what she needs more is support rather than someone pointing out what she's doing wrong. Like, if this is working for you, girl, awesome. Keep it up. Keep getting up every morning and doing what you got to do to make it through the day. Keep doing that so you don't slip back into the same behaviors you were doing while you were using. That's what she needs. She needs support. She doesn't need someone there judging her, telling her what she's doing wrong, because she does that to herself enough. All the recovering addicts I know, and trust me, I deal with severe depression on a daily. And I have to tell myself every day that it's going to get better. And yet I have those dark moments where I tell myself, I'm fucked up. There's no way I should be doing what I'm doing. Period. I shouldn't even be allowed to exist. And I'm doing this to myself. No one else is doing this to me. And if I saw someone saying that kind of fucking comment to me, that's going to get to me. So here his comment is talking about how she needs to set a better example when it comes to recovery. Like, what the fuck? No professional, no ethical, real certified professional would be saying that kind of shit. I feel sorry for any place that's willing to hire him. Because I hope now we live in a day and age where companies will look up your social media to see how you are. And see how he's talking shit about these people. And like talking about certain people who have talked to him in private. He's exposing their information. I hope the guys are like, you know what? You're not worth the risk. Because you're going to put our patients at risk and failing at their recovery. And yes, it's horrible for me to it is horrible for me to say that, but with the kind of behavior he is exhibiting and smiling while he's like doing that kind of shit, he's at this point, I've said this, I'll keep saying this, he is now at this point, to my opinion, he is fucking Onision. He thinks he knows better. He thinks he knows better. And so I will keep repeating this. It's basically going to become a fucking mantra for me. What works for one person doesn't work for everyone else. Period. And that can be applied to everything in life, whether it's food, whether it's makeup, whether it's mental health, whether it's for recovery. What works for one person doesn't always work for everyone else. And it's so asinine. So asinine that he thinks he knows better. And like, no, your recovery story is totally different. And honestly, at this point, I doubt he's ever like had addiction problems because of the way he's acting. Because someone with addiction with addiction would be more understanding, would be more caring, and would actually stop what they're doing when someone asks them to stop. I mean, how? Greatest example of someone actually caring about someone else's fucking mental health. Back when T-Spill and Here for the Tea were doing their Jacqueline Hill documentary, and then Jeffrey reached out to them saying that, Jacqueline's mental health was at stake. Guess what they did? Instead of continuing the series, they stopped. What a shocker. What a fucking shocker. They didn't have to, but they chose to because they actually fucking cared about someone else's well-being than their own. Now, once she puts her fucking recovery story out there and everything, and if people feel like talking about it, how her story is very comparable to theirs, or if they tried something like she did and it didn't work for them, that'd be one thing. That'd be one thing, That'd be one thing. But do it in a respectful manner, And if she asks someone, you know what, don't, can you please take down your video? Be like, okay, cool, take it down. Because that's what an actual decent human being would do. You know what? Honestly, that I have, honestly, I have thought about that. The negativity he gets from being on YouTube, from doing this shit, is given it's the replacement high he gets. And if that's so, that's really, to be honest, that's really bad. But again, if that's what he wants to do for his recovery, that's his fucking choice. I just wish he would listen and actually leave people the fuck alone when they ask. Okay. Oh, I need a. Oh, I like bipolar recorder. And I can't remember the other channel that I watched. I really do enjoy his channel when it comes to addiction and mental health too. It's really good. And he was really sweet, reaching out to Taylor, saying, I don't remember exactly what he said to her, but it was really sweet. You could tell that really did help her quite a bit. I'll peel this back. It's so pretty. Oh. German, yeah, there we go. I knew it was something like that, but I didn't want to pronounce it wrong. Or be like, oh, it's this when it's not. I really his channel is honestly, it's really good. Honestly. And the fact that he puts his phone number out there for people who need someone to talk to is admirable, honestly, because, me, if I did something like that, I'd be so afraid of getting the fucking trolls and all that shit. And, you know, that would, like, it would, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, yeah, I commend him for doing that. Want to, you know, put his phone number out there to give help to others like that. Use this and this and a whole bunch of other products for my brows. So let's move on from We Wired Onision to other things. So Dre, are you excited about any like makeup that's coming out? Okay. Later on. But now, Dre, are you excited about any like makeup that's coming out soon? I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that Hip Dot SpongeBob palette because that comes out on my birthday. Because that palette, not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of SpongeBob. But that story color is it's working for me. Not gonna lie. I I still want the Blue Blood palette along with the Jawbreaker palette. No, it hasn't. It hasn't come out. It's coming out on July 17th on my birthday. And I know Thomas Halliburton reviewed a few of their palettes. I don't think he reviewed the he might have reviewed the SpongeBob palette. I don't know. I need to go back and watch his videos. I've been kind of like liking how Thomas Halliburton's been